it's just cookies. Star of the show, my salmon. Not a single salmon made it through. I'm not going to spiral. So I immediately had to rebake about 6 cookies before I could even start decorating. Day 1 was all about getting bases down. I got the base of the salmon superhighway sign, the ponderosa pine trees, and made icing transfers for the osprey and rocks. I also did the base of the jumping salmon, fly fisherman, and flying osprey. Just casually 90 degrees. Day 2 was brutal with the heat, usually around 90 plus degrees when I was decorating. I completed the salmon superhighway sign, and let me tell you, the lettering was so hard. None of it turned out exactly how I wanted. I also finished the ponderosa pine with the osprey in the tree, piped the flying osprey design base, painted the jumping salmon, icing transfers, and got the first coat on the salmon cookies. 93 degrees at 9 p.m. I have 2 of the 6 cookies done. Day 3 of decorating my cookies for the Oregon State Fair. Finishing these fish transfers and these salmon, as well as painting the salmon and osprey on these. Day 3 was when I finished the salmon icing transfers and painted the flying osprey. The bodies of the salmon were completed. I was so excited about it, but I then had my biggest struggle. Ending day 3, not where I hoped. I'm having a tough time figuring out how to do the faces. I think I might have to just like change course and stop trying to make it too realistic and just pull out my edible pen and maybe draw it. I'm going to take one more day, day 4, and if I don't get them done today, I might have a mental breakdown. Day 4 ended up being the day. I finished the osprey with one last brush swipe and added the eyes, and somehow, shocking myself completely, I successfully added a realistic face to the salmon. I am so happy with it. I stippled the jumping salmon and the fly fisherman cookies to complete them and piped the silhouette details on the fly fisherman. I originally planned to use an edible pen for those details, but with the stippling texture, it would have looked too flat, so I piped them on and used a small brush to get them a little bit more precise. Day 5 was all about compiling my chosen 6 cookies into the display. Like I said, I started with 18, 3 of each design, and so I had to kind of whittle it down to which ones showed off my skills the best and putting all the materials together to submit. I felt incredibly accomplished with what I submitted, and it was such a big challenge for me, both time-wise and artistically, bringing this vision to life with icing transfers, detailed painting work, and my sprinkle pen tool for all the icing transfer details. Approximately 5 days to complete 6 cookies. That's not crazy, right?